What a bitch!
Welcome to the Unimaginary Friendcast. This is Livestream episode 282. This is a conversation with your best friends. We are your best friends.
I'm Nathan Von Edmondson.
I'm Erin Marie, Betty Davis Jr. Von Edmondson.
I'm DavidManster.com. Do we need to update your Chiron? Is that what it's called? A Chiron?
No, I feel it's fine the way it is. That's enough names for my Chiron.
Okay. I don't know about that. I think that you can never have enough, but go ahead. Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Today, we're going to be deciding what the perfect meal looks like. We'll discuss categories, and we're going to vote on the winners, and we may even have a special guest, an expert on food that will be joining us to guide us through this very difficult choice.
Wait, we might or we will?
I just don't want to promise anything, get hopes up, and then
My hopes are up.
destroy people's dreams.
Is that Joey behind you, David?
Wait. Hey, whoa, wait. Yeah. What does he say? Whoa. Whoa. Look, and there's little stupid fucking, what's her name? Wait. What's her name? Blossom, that little bitch.
Oh my goodness.
God, I hate her.
But
Wait, look. That's not too much.
It's kind of a lot.
Yeah, no, I think it actually looks really nice.
Yeah, see, there we go.
All right.
And if you haven't watched the live stream, if you're just listening, you don't know what we're talking about.
That's very true. You got to watch. All right, news. What's going on, everyone? We have not actually live streamed together in about a month, so I feel like we have a lot that's going on. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go.
So I was so amazed by this, but Biden must have passed the Build Back Better bill that's filled with all the trimmings because I'm starting 4 months of paternity leave today.
What?
Are you serious? You are?
I am serious.
And is it fully paid or not fully paid?
It's fully paid.
Oh!
From who? Who's paying it?
Oh, wait. The Build Back Better bill didn't work. It hasn't passed yet. And they completely removed paternity leave from the package if it does pass at some point. So this is for my job. It's pretty crazy.
So your job really is giving you 4 months paternity leave?
Yeah. Oh, and I must point out that they're a European company. So there's a very good reason why I'm getting that much paternity leave.
Oh, yeah. America does not care about
It's 4 months or 4 weeks?
4 months.
You
So
should
I
just
basically have the entire winter off to hang out with my child.
You should just
Time.
screw around, yeah.
Screw around? What does that mean?
Just Erin will take care of it. Just go do whatever you want to do. Erin will pick up the slack.
Take care of it.
I gotta work, man. I got a job.
Yeah, she's got full-time work plus full-time plus. That's what I call Erin's work.
Wow, that's incredible. Where are they getting the money to pay for this stuff? That's incredible.
Gamblers, addiction.
Well, we don't need to point to exactly where I work, but
Well,
yeah, it's
that
a very
wasn't the plan.
lucrative. It's a very lucrative industry, apparently.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That is an incredible thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel a little guilty about it, which is bizarre. Which, everyone's like, don't feel guilty, but I do feel a little guilty.
We're Americans. We feel guilty if we don't earn it ourselves.
Good point.
My breaking news is that Nathan got a haircut today, and his hair is still longer than mine.
I'm just so pissed off that you guys haven't done the same hairdo yet.
Oh, we did.
It's not actually.
Ish.
It's not actually.
Ish.
I have actual news. Can I give my real news?
Yeah, what is it?
Joke news.
Sure, David. Give us your real news.
So my real news is that my film, American Birthright, which has been to a number of different festivals, is premiering in person tomorrow. And they are wining and dining us, and it's going to be wonderful. And it's in Philadelphia, so anyone that's in town is welcome to join at 7 o'clock at the National American Jewish History Museum.
Wait, why is it premiering in Philadelphia?
It just happens that festivals are being in person now, and it was going to play this festival regardless, and they're actually going to do an in-person screening, so we get to come. They're going to take us out to dinner. We get to do a Q&A, and then there's an after party. So I'm really excited because I haven't been to a film festival in this way in a very long time.
So your film has premiered at other film festivals for the last 6 months at least, right?
This is the in-person premiere and the Philadelphia premiere.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where are they taking you to dinner?
It's called Monster Vegan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm real excited about that, right?
Yes. All right, what's going
Well,
on?
that's awesome. Okay, I had an interaction on Twitter with who's the biggest star you can think of?
Lauren Boebert.
Corey Feldman.
Wow, you guys shot really high. Mine's a little bit lower than that. With Larry the Cable Guy.
Really?
Okay.
Wow. He's like
Okay,
a
'cause-
stand-up, right? And he had a television show.
Yeah, he's just this loaf of just, white Southern douchebag. Because he was making fun of, there's a doctor that was like just giving facts about the COVID and stuff like that. And it's just simple, stupid facts. And he was like, oh yeah, you really like, you've rehearsed the script. Like you've got it down. Like, yeah, the talking points. And the guy was like, no, I'm just telling you like what I know about COVID as a doctor, as we all know. And so I wrote, and he was trolling a couple of other people who were just not being combative, but he was just trolling people like that. And I wrote, what kind of an idiot would follow Larry the Cable Guy's advice on health? And then I fat shamed him. I posted a picture of him shirtless. And I was like, just look at him. Like, not to be rude, but just look at him. Like, who would follow his health advice? And he wrote back, oh, come on, man. That's a good shot of me. And that was it.
So are you in Twitter jail yet?
No, I'm not.
Are you not allowed to do that?
Well, come on. I think that, Twitter is one of those things where they think they protect the liberal point of view.
Mm.
But he was trolling a lot of people. He was saying how that they're shills and they're douchebags, and then like what are you getting paid to, like he was just saying a lot of stupid shit. But it's like it's true. Like and like people were backing him up, and it's like who is following him on health advice? Who's that idiot? Who's that stupid? Anyway, that's my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, let's get into the gold star.
Gold star, gold star, gold star, gold star goes to Dude with a Sign.
Who's that? That's a very generic name.
He's a guy on Instagram who posts things like this. And if you can't read it,
it's a guy, he's like holding up a cardboard sign saying, stop asking for my credit card info for free trials. Yes, thank you.
And he does a lot of really funny signs. And he became so famous. And I just heard about him today, but he's been so famous that he did this sign. Describe it, Aaron.
Just shave your mustache. And then someone else is holding a sign that says no.
Justin, save your mustache.
Yeah, and then Justin Bieber is standing next to him with a sign that says no.
That's Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Justin Bieber.
That's
and then
crazy.
He became so famous, this happened.
Let's look out for each other and get vaccinated, says one sign. The next one is Joe Biden saying, this dude gets it, folks. Wow, okay.
So people can become super famous and you don't even know who they are in this world. There's so much going on.
A really great idea what he's doing.
It totally is.
Saw him maybe a year ago for the first time, maybe a little bit longer.
Where is he? Like, where does he do
say
these
New
things?
York City, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. But if you go on his Instagram, it's just Dude with a Sign. There are a lot of funny signs that he has. He's very clever. Some are like, okay, but a lot of them are really funny.
I think he deserves a gold star. That's a creative way to get famous.
He better hold up a sign that says, I got a gold star.
Yeah, right?
That's so, that'll be, we need to, I'm gonna DM him or something and tell him, wait, let me write that down.
Write it down. Make a sign that says, I finally made it. I got a gold star.
David, can I ask you if there happens to be a special guest in our waiting room?
There does not.
Oh no! See, that's why I
long of
didn't
time.
want to promise that this.
I know it's Antsy this whole time.
Just in case he's not coming. Oh, I said he.
Does he identify
We're
as
gonna
he?
figure it out. Oh yeah, does he? You don't know if he identifies as he or not, or do you?
Asked. I guess I should ask.
Should I text
What-
he?
What is?
Yeah, he's screwing. Tell him to stop screwing around and get on here, because we have a really interesting idea. Should I tell the idea while we're waiting for him?
David, can you set up the entire topic?
Okay. It's an idea we stole. We just stole straight up from a podcast, one of my favorite podcasts I can't get enough of, called Off Menu. And it's by two British comedians, James Acaster and Ed Gamble. And I love them. And there's activity happening.
Oh my goodness.
There he is. Yay. Oh, and then he's gone.
I actually FaceTimed him.
Oh, there he is. Hey. He's under a strobe light.
Famous chef, Christopher Davis.
World famous chef. Christopher Davis, tell us where you work and tell us what new and exciting creation you've come up with recently.
Maybe
Can he hear us?
Yeah, but that's okay. Well,
he can't hear us.
Well,
all right.
At least we can see him.
He'll hear us eventually.
Well, we can see him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish telling you what. So what it is it's called Off Menu. Check it out. It's a podcast. And what we do is we're going to describe in sections what we would choose for each portion of our meal, the four of us, and then we're going to vote on which is the best. And he disappeared. We're going to vote on which is the best, and then at the end, we're going to have the perfect meal from the vote from all of our choices.
Okay.
Do we vote each time, or who's keeping track?
Yeah, I'm keeping track, and yes, we vote each time for each choice, and it's a no consequence meal in a dream restaurant. So it's anything you want, as much as you want. That what would be your dream to eat if there's no consequence, if you don't gain weight, if you don't get full, just the perfect meal for you. And then we're going to decide the two most perfect people to share this meal with. So can you hear us now, Christopher?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yay. So my question, okay, so we have world famous chef Christopher Davis. This is the Christopher Davis.
Oh, thank you.
Who had the term coined after him. It's good. It's not Christopher Davis good, but it's good. That's this Christopher Davis.
Who said that?
I did.
Yes.
He catered a world-class affair, Christopher Davis, and someone was at the affair. They had to leave before the last meal. So they got the Christopher Davis meal, and then we all thought for some reason that the next day Christopher Davis was catering another meal, so we were so excited to eat it. And then this person asked me, how was the last meal? And I said, Christopher Davis didn't make it. It was good. It wasn't Christopher Davis good, but it was good. And that's how that came out. And, go ahead.
I said nice.
So Christopher Davis, where can we find your food, and what new exciting creations have you come up with recently?
I'm the chef at Urban Village Brewing Company in Philly. And
awesome.
Yeah, we do elevated bar fare.
Cool. So tell us an exciting, amazing thing that you would recommend.
I would recommend you come in and have yourself a beer, and maybe have yourself a plate of food with that beer.
But what's an exciting Christopher Davis creation that they can expect?
No, we do sourdough pizzas that are really good. We stay seasonal with all of our items and ingredients. And it's very beer centric.
Oh, even the menu is beer centric?
Very.
Don't you make your own sausages and like ricotta cheese and all that stuff from scratch, and breads and all that?
And bread.
Yeah, that all happens. We have a pretty big production going on at that place at this point.
See, that's what I don't understand. This, you have to explain this to me. When a restaurant makes their own bread, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. It's like it just adds just this thing where you're like, oh my god, this food is incredible. Why don't restaurants just make their own bread? Why do they get bread from outside sources?
I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into it. But I mean, even if your bread isn't that good, if it's fresh, usually it tastes pretty good. You know?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like but I mean, there's a whole lot of shit that goes into making a bunch of bread, you know.
But
like
I
mass
think
producing it, like it's one thing to like pop off a loaf or two, you know.
But I think that it pays for itself in advertisement because you talk about that. You'll go like, "Oh my God, we went to this place and they make their own bread," and like, you know what I mean? Like, people will talk about that later.
People will. I don't fuck around running this restaurant. Like, making bread is a lot of work, and I make it happen. I mean, that's so. That's that's how it works.
So I think that's what you have to. I think that's genius when you're a cook. That's what happened at this affair that I was at. Is the bread came out with you had other things to go with it, and I was like, "Oh, it's bread," and then I go, "Oh, it's bread. That's nice." And someone said he made it today, and I was like, "Fuck!" So I had some. I had one, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is so fucking good!" And I tasted all of them. Like, we're going to be eating dinner in an hour, but no, I just stuffed myself. And everybody, like, everything was gone because people were fist fighting for the bread and all this stuff because it was so good.
Yeah, Aaron, what kind of bread was at your wedding? I don't even remember.
5 different kinds.
Yeah, I don't
It was a
remember.
mix, yeah.
There was some kind of herb butter that went with it.
Oh, the fucking bacon jam. Okay, this is another thing. There was bacon jam, this little label that says bacon jam, and I'm from LA, so I was like, oh, here we go. Someone trying to be foodie with bacon jam. And then I tasted it, and I was like, oh my fucking God. I haven't had any kind of bacon that's this good. Like, you should, like, bottle it or something. Or, like, do you sell that at the restaurant you're at now?
Yeah, versions of it. I mean, yeah, good bacon, and then you mix a little bit of sugar and vinegar to that. Man, that tastes really good.
It was so good. And I only got
Nothing
2
like
helpings
bacon fat.
of it. I only got 2 helpings of it because everybody fist fought for it. There was this one old woman, I should have just knocked her the fuck out. She took like the last of it.
Fucking old woman.
I know. I think she was your aunt or somebody, or your mom or something. I don't know.
All right. Well,
all right.
How do we get into our topic here?
All right, so you guys ready? I'm gonna list off the courses, and we're all gonna vote on what we're gonna have, and then at the end of each course, we're gonna vote for the one that's best, that we think is the best of all. So for the first one, still or sparkling water? Aaron, still or sparkling water?
Room temperature filtered still.
Okay.
But just because I don't care about water when I'm eating dinner.
But you need it there.
You need it there. I mean, I prefer a can of beer.
You know what?
We're not there yet, I guess, right?
But wait, are you not having water then, Chris?
Maybe at some point, but it's not that important.
So we're just going to leave it open for you. What about you, Nathan?
Sparkling, please.
Okay, see, I'm a little bit more picky about it. If it's a cold month, I want room temperature filtered or bottled water still. But if it's a hot month, I like a cold sparkling water.
All right.
Right on.
Fair enough.
Okay, so now, Chris, we can talk about your beverage to start.
Well, I'll take room temperature water, filtered.
Oh wait, now we have to go back to because that's just your water, but now we're talking about your like a beverage to start, like any other kind of beverage, any other kind of drink you want.
This is your drink, not your water.
Yeah.
I mean, it very much depends on the dining situation.
That is actually true.
So true.
100%. But think about the meal you're about to describe.
I'm thinking of like 10 meals in my head right now.
So, well,
3 different drinks that I like depending on what I'm eating.
Aaron, we'll go with you first then. What is it?
Either a really dark bloody red, red wine, or like a cosmopolitan type martini. It doesn't have to be that exact, but that kind of
Cosmopolitan pipe? Is that what you said?
That type.
Oh, type.
That's like a little sweet, a little fruity, or hot sake.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, the hot sake.
Yeah.
Well, see, so what I'm trying to say here is, so if I were at a really fancy brunch place and I was really fucking hungover, I would order like an omelet and I would get a Bloody Mary, like first thing in the morning. That would be pretty good for a brunch, But I won't.
Yeah.
you know, but I probably wouldn't order a Bloody Mary for like dinner, you know.
So David, if this in your mind, this whole meal we're planning is like your ultimate dream meal, right? So we're doing
this is your ultimate dream meal.
Whatever
Okay.
the drink
All right.
is, and then like starter, and then main meal, or like main dish, and then dessert, and then like finishing beverage, and you know, all that shit. So this is like it's kind of like your last dying wish meal. Like if you're gonna be executed, like your final meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So what would it be then? What would your beverage be, Chris?
Do like a room temperature can of Bush.
Really? I've never heard of that, of the room temperature.
It's the most delicious way to have your beer.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no.
Aaron's saying no. Okay, Nathan, what would yours be?
Yeah, I mean, so for this entire meal, I just want it to be a buffet of everything, which is like breaking the rules. So I can't say that. But I think for this, like a starting beverage, it would be like a gin and tonic or a vodka and tonic, but like with a twist. So it'd be some kind of like slightly infused like gin and tonic or vodka tonic. So something with a little bit of flavor, but not too much. It's like kind of sparkling, kind of fresh, refreshing.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, get you nice and buzzed, started off, right? So you really enjoy that meal.
That sounds nice. Well, that's interesting because I was going to say gin and tonic with lime.
Oh, you guys really like gin and tonics? It tastes like fucking gasoline.
I know, I love it. There's something about gin and tonic that gin just feels like home to me. Or I would take a hot Japanese green tea.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, so the beverages aren't that exciting. Now we're getting into the more interesting things. What do you want to start with? What's your starter? What's your hors d'oeuvre? Do you want super salad or do you want a proper starter?
Can I interject here, David?
Sure.
I'm just wondering, is there anything just on the table? You know how you go into some restaurants and there's just something on the table?
Nope, you're ordering your dream.
All right.
Okay.
So like, yeah, if I'm about to die, this is like what I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
All right.
And remember, it's no consequences, Chris. Like you can't get too full, you can't get fat. Like so, there's no reason to eat anything you want. Okay. If that's your dream, that's your dream, bitch.
Why would you eat lava?
Oh wait! Oh my God! Wait a minute! Oh my God! We have all these. Okay, sorry. Hooligan Mama says, "Woohoo! I'm so happy to see your faces. Thank you, Hooligan Mama. We're so happy to see you too." And then hear this person read that one. Somebody.
I still think about the mac and cheese.
Oh,
is that from our wedding?
That was from the wedding, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you guys know Courtney Von Edmondson?
We do know her. That old
Mary
woman was me.
Still.
She ate all the bacon jam.
Well, come on, Mary. Wasn't it so good you wanted to knock people over? Admit it. Like, I was just like, oh my God, this food is too good. Because usually you go to a wedding and the hors d'oeuvres come out or something like that. Or people don't. The thing that was so great about the wedding is you guys started serving people before the wedding started because people are hungry. So we're like, fuck yeah. And we're like stampeding the table. And usually in that situation, one or two things is okay. And then the rest is like not that great. But like everything was so good. People were like fighting. It was gone. It was like gone.
Yeah. Well, that was like top priority when we were planning the wedding was like
the food.
You're not going to wait through the wedding without being fed and properly hydrated.
There was a table, at least one. I think there were like 2 tables filled with food before the wedding even started, where the ceremony was going to be.
That was Caleb and Pat that turned out the food, right? That was they did they did a great job.
It was really good.
It was so good. It was so good. It was so good that I was so fucking full at the wedding. And I should have just stuck with that. But then you guys pulled out the fucking cheesesteaks. And I tasted it, and it tasted good, but it wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? Because like with all the food I had, it kind of like sprained my spleen.
Was it not Chris Davis good?
Yeah.
It was good. It was not Christopher Davis good.
There you go.
So it was like, and then it sat there for 3 days. The cheesesteak just sat there for 3 days.
You got to comment on my
shirt. So
Top Dad. It's going to point that out.
David's just
We're on the
comments.
All right.
So
we're on
Chris,
the
go.
first course, right?
We're on.
Oh no, we're doing the starters. I was gonna go to Aaron, but do you want to say your starter, Chris?
Well, how many courses is the meal?
It's gonna be a starter, a main, a dessert, and after beverage. That's what we have left to go.
I'm
Or
going with a-
but listen though, you can add a course if you want to. You can add whatever you want.
No, I want a sausage and cheese omelet with home fries for my first course.
That's your that.
Yeah. With
That's
extra
your
pepper.
starter.
Yes.
Nice.
Omelet
Sounds
with
so
cheese,
good right now.
with cheese fries. Is that what you said?
No, home fries.
Oh, with home fries.
Yeah, and a shitload of pepper on top of it. That sounds really good right now, honestly.
That's so good.
That does sound really good. That sounds amazing. I want to know what Christopher Davis would do with this omelet. Wait a minute. Does
Yeah.
Christopher Davis cook Thanksgiving dinner?
I don't know. We have to talk to Christopher Davis later to see what he wants to do.
Does Christopher Davis usually cook Thanksgiving dinner, or
Not for
Hold on,
me.
why are you calling me Christopher Davis?
well? Because I just need Chris. Are you cooking Thanksgiving dinner? I'm trying to figure out how I can get
I don't-
in on a Christopher Davis Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that.
I was gonna pop off a bird.
Is it as amazing as it sounds, you guys? Like,
David, you just have to fly out here anytime and we'll go eat at the restaurant.
We need to focus on
Yeah.
our topic.
I
could-
forgot. Okay. All right.
Hey,
So,
come out
Aaron,
here,
what's
I'll-
your? Really?
Come
What?
out here. I'll pop off a bird.
Awesome. So you heard that. So when I come out there, he's gonna pop off the bird and tons of Christopher Davis sides and bread too.
There you go.
Okay, Aaron, what's your starter, hors d'oeuvre, soup, salad? What?
I think it's going to be a crab bisque
Ooh.
or lobster, or maybe a combination crab lobster bisque, but with real, like 90% of it's just chunks of shellfish.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Pretty darn good.
Yep. I mean, I have a lot of runner-ups, but that's what I'm gonna go with.
Ooh.
My death meal.
All right, Nathan,
No,
what's yours? Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say. You remember that we had a burrata with basil pesto and artichokes at Oteria Masa? That was fucking banging.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anything
That-
with burrata, actually.
That burrata that they made there, that just like, yeah, it was phenomenal.
That's
Wait, I don't know what a burrata is. What's a burrata?
It's like a mozzarella cheese. It's rolled up and it's really creamy in the middle. It's like a ball.
Ooh,
Yeah. It's almost like milky.
that sounds good.
It's really
Yeah.
good. There's
It's
in
got a milk
Palms,
pouch.
Nathan, yeah, about a block from where we used to live in Palms, there's something called the Burrata House. Go there. They'll teach you.
Ooh. All right, the burrata. All right, Nathan, what's your
All right.
starter or hors d'oeuvre?
So my starter is going to be an egg roll with duck sauce and a
I knew
pizza. It's going to be there's so many pizzas that I like, so it's hard to narrow it down. But considering the company, I'm going to say it's going to be a Christopher Davis pizza, like a whole pizza just for me. So those are my two starters.
What flavor of pizza? Which one is it though that he makes?
There's I forget all the ones that he makes.
Have you ever eaten a barbuzzo pizza, Nathan?
Yes, yeah, with an egg on top.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking good.
Yeah, let's go with that one. That was amazing. I'll go with that one.
Ooh.
It's like a nice light fluffy dough, creamy, like so creamy with the egg.
That sounds so good. See, I love all food, and what I was thinking of, like, I could be talked into something else, but what I was thinking of is some sushi, some like sushi platter, like some eel, some tuna tataki, very fresh tuna, But what'd you say? What?
No, I
She's
just
reminiscing.
I just had a foodgasm on camera.
All right, so here's the deal. You know what? Let's vote at the end. Let's vote at the end because I want to eat all that now.
We're never gonna all agree.
No, that's true.
No, we're
It's a
not.
losing battle.
We're all gonna vote for our own dish.
We're gonna do it anyway. So we're all right.
It's gonna be
All
a
right, so-
four-way tie.
Yeah.
So all right, let's go into the main.
Wait, David, what's yours? sushi.
I said a sushi platter with tuna, tataki
She
eel.
forgot 'cause she had a food gasm.
Dude, I
Really
blacked
very.
out.
I want something very, like, you know what I mean. Okay, go ahead. So wait, Chris, what's your main gonna be?
Ooh,
All right. That place that we went to, it had like the conveyor belt of.
Yes.
Yeah, I want
We
that.
might
So I
actually-
could just.
We might actually have not a 4-way tie on this one.
The conveyor belt of what?
Sushi. It was one of those traditional Japanese places where you sit and there's a conveyor belt going around the entire restaurant by every single table.
But it's good sushi though, because I went to one and it was like,
God, it's so good.
Where was it?
I would just for my
was a
main
little
course. I would
Tokyo.
just want to. Yeah, I would want to sit by that and just eat
Oh, I
everything
forgot
that
we
looks
took
good,
Nancy
which
there
is
too.
everything.
Wait, where? It's in Philadelphia?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's in
right
LA.
on Sepulveda, that like little Japan area.
Oh, so it's an actual Japanese place.
Yeah.
So they're making it fresh.
Right.
Because
Yeah, and
I gotta tell you,
pitching it on a belt, and then you just eat it off the belt.
I think
See-
we need to explain though to people that haven't been to one, because they're traditional. I don't want to say traditional. They're Japanese, but there are some in the U.S. And there's conveyor belts and these little tiny plates of all these different things, like sushi and like all the way down to dessert. And you just take anything you want that goes by. Like all these little plates are going. It looks good, just grab it, and they just count the plates at the end, and they charge you by the plate. It is the best design ever. If you
It's
I
like
wanna-
it's like
what's
a
it-
buffet that comes to you.
yes,
all right, what's it called?
I could look it up on Google Maps.
I
but-
can't
'Cause
remember.
You have to be
But-
careful. Don't be fooled by the conveyor belt, because there's this place in London called Yo Sushi, and it's horrible. Like, it's beautiful. You go in, it's conveyor belt, and you're like, yes! And then they don't. Okay, first of all, they make the sushi ahead of time, so it's sitting there. So you got to make sure it's fresh.
Well, whatever
That's all
they're
I'm gonna
doing
say,
at
'cause
this
I've had-
place is- it's money. Like
I want to
absolute
go.
money.
Find out what it's called, because I want to go. I'm gonna go. I want to
Yeah.
go.
We'll direct you
We
there.
took. I forgot we took Nathan's mom there when she visited too.
That was great.
Nobody invited me, but okay, thanks.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Burn.
Aaron, what's your main?
It was when I was thinking it earlier. It was like really damn good sushi. So like I'll second the conveyor belt place.
Oh, we are getting a vote
I know.
before we're even voting.
Well, I
yeah.
can show you my list. I wrote it down ahead of time.
Well, this is it. Oh, yeah.
Like good Korean barbecue. Like,
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
like
Hey,
freshly
yeah.
cooked, like right in front of you, like legit.
Yeah, too
Um,
legit to
But
quit.
I landed on the sushi. It's too good.
I'm gonna have to say, I just want to interject and say that I realize I've had an embarrassment of riches with food in my life. Like I've eaten so many excellent dishes at so many wonderful places, and it was kind of disturbing thinking about all the places I've forgotten about in the interim. Like, because I know that there's just so many meals that I've had that I've loved. It makes me wish, some people keep like a wine journal, all the bottles of wine that they've had. I wish I would have kept a
Who does
amazing. I think our friend Bobby does.
that? Oh.
Babby.
He
That's
keeps a little
cute.
app of all the wine
Oh,
bottles. he's
his
opened,
app. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll go now though. But mine is a surf and turf, but it'll be like an Omaha steak,
Ooh.
right? And then lobster, but like lazy boy lobster. Like I don't want to have to tear that stuff apart. I want it to be like already deshelled for me and in butter, like a vat of butter. With scallops and then just like sides. Like I want onion rings and like cream spinach and like the best mashed potatoes you've ever had in your life.
Ooh,
Nice.
we should have added sides. I'm gonna add sides to that. That's gonna be our next thing. Because we should have had that.
Yeah.
All right.
Sides. That's true.
God, everybody's just so good. Well, it's interesting because I chose sushi as my appetizer.
Okay.
And your meal?
Well, no, my meal is going to be a super rare T-bone steak where it's like with salt and like garlicky salt, and then like it's rare on the inside and there's a strip of fat on the outside that's crispy. And I want that. I guess I'm going to save my sides. I'm not going to talk about my sides until we get to the sides.
Okay.
It does sound super rare.
My mouth is watering. All right, so wait. So Chris, what is your side going to be?
Well, I'm eating sushi off a conveyor belt, so I feel like I could probably fire off a bunch of shit.
I want
But just-
a side of like perfectly cooked, extra crispy bacon
Oh, yeah.
on the side.
Ooh. Yeah, where can you get that?
Also a peel and eat shrimp, but already peeled and deveined.
But just freshly peeled. Like someone's,
Yeah, like somebody's doing it.
you're watching them.
Yeah.
And Nathan, you already said your onion rings and cream spinach.
And
Right?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure. I'll take some gyoza too. Why not? Some fried dumplings.
Wait, Chris, are you going to have any gyoza fried dumplings with your with your sushi?
I mean, if it pops through on the conveyor belt, then yeah.
So you're just strictly whatever pops through.
Yeah, and I mean, the reason I brought it up is because like everything that went through was really good, and it was a very memorable dining experience. So
God, I want to go
Yeah,
to
I
that
think
place,
we
but it's not a.
I think we had biked like 12 miles that day, didn't we?
yeah, no, we biked all over the place.
Yeah, we were down in
All right.
Vegas.
I've been trolled by CB Actor Traveler saying sushi in London. Come on, David, fresh from the Thames? ? They do have good sushi in London, but what I'm saying is be careful. There is no good sushi in Paris. Believe you me, it doesn't exist. Or if it does, it's incredibly expensive because we tried. We tried our hearts out.
You like oysters, David?
I do not like oysters. I realize I don't like oysters or clams or mussels, but I think it's because my mom tried to force me to eat when I was a little kid that it just kind of freaked me out. And I'm not going back. You can't make me.
No, not at all.
No, the texture, and I don't like escargot. I don't like the texture.
Right on.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I forgive you.
My sides are going to be, and I'm not a potato guy. I don't care about potatoes. I don't care at all. But with a T-bone steak, a baked potato smothered in sour cream and garlic and just chives and all that stuff, and then a true Canlis salad with it, with the steak and the baked
What kind of
potato.
salad?
A Canlis salad.
What is that?
Tell him, Chris.
You tell me.
It's kind of in the vein of a Caesar salad. It's that kind of vein, but it's a little more like there's I don't know. It's that vein, but it's a little different. And I don't like anchovies.
Of romaine?
Yeah, there's romaine, but you can also have it with other things. Like I've had it with butter lettuce. With romaine, and the dressing is a little similar. It's in that vein of the oil and vinegar and garlic, and a cheese is in there. And I do not like anchovies, but they put a little bit of anchovies in there, and there's something with the taste. It makes it perfect.
Sounds amazing.
Can I
Even
amend my starter? Like with
Sure.
the soup, I'd like to have like the best, most delicious Caesar salad.
Oh, now you want that? Oh yeah, and I forgot. I want fucking miso soup with my sushi. I forgot about that.
You can't. It's too late.
Wait,
it's too
you
late.
can do it, but I can't.
Sorry, David.
Well, I want to change mine too now.
All right, go ahead. We're all changing it. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't want the sausage and egg cheese omelet.
What do you want then instead?
Oh man, I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with the sausage and egg cheese omelet.
Okay.
All right, we at dessert now.
We are. Oh, I have to interject and say that there is a palate cleanser and a new liqueur or drink between every meal, right? Like we're just accepting that that's true, right?
Intermezzos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
pickled ginger.
No.
I like pickled ginger. I have to admit. I'm sorry. It depends, though. Yeah, when you get it in the supermarket, it's not so great. But if you get it at a nice restaurant, sometimes it can be really good. No? Yeah? No?
What, pickled ginger? Yeah, I've
Yeah.
done it at Urban Village.
You have? God, I can't wait to go to Urban Village.
David, buy a plane ticket.
All right, I'm coming out. Do I get to eat at Urban Village every night?
At least once.
Yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah, every
We'll go.
night.
We will.
Yeah.
Do we get enough to take home that we can just have food?
We're gonna just go for every meal.
David's gonna gain 35 pounds while he's visiting.
Hey, if you don't gain weight on your vacation, how good was that vacation?
That's a good point.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Dessert. Chris, you want to talk about your dream dessert?
Dream dessert. I don't know. Come back to me.
Aaron, what about your dream dessert?
I want a perfectly cooked chocolate chip cookie.
Ooh, like freshly cooked, and then it comes to you.
Yeah, it's like a little golden brown on the top, but super chewy, and like not disgustingly sweet, but just like the perfect balance.
I even like super natural chocolate chip cookies like that because they're not too sweet and they're all natural. You know, the bougie bullshit, healthy shit.
Chocolate chip cookies are the best. They can be screwed up, so I want a good one.
Oh yeah. Wait, do you need anything with it, like milk or chocolate milk or?
No, because I have my after dinner drink coming. So.
Oh, okay. All right, Nathan, what's your?
So I've actually been struggling with this, and it has to be something that's like vanilla-y creamy, you know. So creme brulee keeps on popping up, but that isn't, you know, that's like the only thing I'm thinking of. Although that's not like the most favorite thing I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, oh, is it
custard.
like a Boston cream donut or something? You know, something that's like just like vanilla creamy. And as I was waiting for my turn here, I was remembering that dessert that you served, Chris, at Barbuzzo. It was like in a jar.
The budino.
Like that.
Yeah,
that shit was pretty darn good. So something.
Yeah,
What
like,
is it?
It's like
What-
pudding with like some other pudding and some whipped cream and Oreo cooking crumbs.
Oh, that sounds
good.
Wait, you took a
really good.
torch to the top of it.
No, not the budino.
Really?
The budino's, yeah, it's like it's got Oreo, cookie crumbs on the bottom, and it's like pudding, and then some more pudding, and then
God, that sounds
some
good.
cream and some more cookies. It's really good.
Yeah.
My mouth is watering. I'm gonna.
Oh,
All
and,
right.
and a small bowl of fresh berries.
Ooh.
You did.
No,
Nice berries.
because at first I was gonna make fun of you, but then I thought like when you take the berries and stick it in the creme brulee, that's so good.
I forgot that I want berries and whipped cream and also custard on the side of my cookie.
Wait, berries, freshly
Freshly whipped cream
whipped cream,
Yeah,
and
good point.
custard.
Yeah.
custard. Okay. All right. Mine. Okay, you guys all pretend to be straight, right?
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah, for the
I
most
want-
part.
I want a cake. Well, I want a cake that is so amazingly beautiful, like so ostentatious. It can't cost any less than like $50,000. I want a cake. I want a cake that is so amazing it'll make a straight man gasp, like just so. And then I want it to be like some ridiculous flavor, like you know, like vanilla beans that are only from Madagascar infused with lavender, and like chocolate that is like just like out of control chocolate on it, and then you there's some surprise of like some kind of like flaked gold or something, and like hazelnuts, and I can't even think of any like just ingredients that are so amazing you can't even think of them, but it's so beautiful and it's just so amazing, and every bite is just that's what I want.
It sounds nice.
It does sound nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna go with a cheesecake.
Ooh.
Just straight up plain old cheesecake.
I need to
Not
amend
a plain old cheesecake, like a proper fucking cheesecake with a nice graham cracker crust.
I'm gonna put that piece of that on the side of my cookie as well.
This is turning into a buffet.
maybe with a nice sauce on top of it.
See, I don't need
What
the
kind
sauce.
what kind of sauce?
It doesn't really matter. It just has to be a nice sauce.
Nice sauce.
Like a
Okay.
gravy, like a turkey gravy.
Yeah, like maybe
Turkey gravy.
like a reduction of peach.
Wait,
Ooh.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Ooh,
just-
I mean,
I have to write that down. Peach reduction.
no one said Thanksgiving for
That's a
the
nice
perfect
fucking
dinner.
sauce.
I do love Thanksgiving, but there's better stuff. Wait, everybody, Mary Shelby said something. Go ahead and read it, Aaron.
Chris made a no-flour chocolate torte that was to die for.
That sounds
I'll believe
amazing.
it when I eat it.
We have to have a bake-off because I made a chocolate cake that Aaron flipped out over. She said she was going to jump out of the window. It was so good.
I did
What?
prior to the couch.
It was my birthday. It looked like David squatted over a bowl and took a huge shit and presented it to me. But it was really good. So
It was in a huge bowl.
well,
No, it was a cake that was 100% chocolate, and it was the summer because her birthday's in the summer. So it was all melty. That's why.
it was
The way
really
that you
good, though.
described it, I'm picturing a big like stainless steel bowl with a pile of shit in the middle of it.
Ew, that's so hideous of you to say, Aaron. It was a beautiful
Yeah.
cake, but it was so good. And it was 100% organic-y, natural bullshit. So it was so good.
Ooh.
And Hooligan Mom is drooling. We're all drooling. All right, what's your after, what's your beverage to tie this whole meal up?
I want a spiked eggnog, please. Like a
Spiked
really-
with what?
Like with brandy, rum, whiskey, like all the things. A little nutmeg on top. And maybe a side of espresso.
And espresso. Okay. Chris?
A shot of Sambuca or whiskey. I'd be perfectly fine with either or.
I don't know what Sabuco is.
It's like a licorice booze.
Mm.
Oh, cool.
Sambuca? You've never heard of it?
Sambuca, yeah.
I've heard of it. I've just never had it. I'm not a
Yeah,
big drinker. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Yeah, but it tastes pretty good after a meal.
Nathan, what's your? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it's like a high alcohol content liqueur, like some sort of like smooth sipping, like thick, decadent liqueur. Not sure what it is though.
Can you suggest something for him, Chris?
Sambuca.
No. Sambuca, yeah.
Wild turkey.
not Sambuca because I'm not crazy about licorice. Yeah, I can't picture what it is right now.
I
Or
don't.
like
There's a bourbon that has a picture of a dog on it. That's really good.
that sounds great.
There you
I
go.
want that.
Bourbon with a picture of a dog on it.
I think Nathan, you and I polished off like a good chunk of one of those bottles one night.
That's likely.
Yeah.
Really?
Picture of a dog.
Yep.
No wonder
On the
you
bottle.
remember anything about it.
Okay, it's in Paris. There's certain places that serve something called Café Gourmand, and it's usually with a thick coffee cafe. But if you don't drink coffee, they bring you hot chocolate. But it's like real hot chocolate, where it's made with real chocolate, and then they have like little. It's on a plate with little chocolates and little teeny tiny little like French pastries on it. And you just sip the hot chocolate and eat the little pastries, and it's so fucking good.
It sounds awesome.
Sounds
Yeah, it sounds
good.
like an adventure.
Oh, it's the best. Yeah, and it's always different. You don't know what's going to be on the plate. A little tiny pear. Oh God, it was so good. All right, people. So before we vote, who are the two people you want to share this meal with?
Me, myself, and I.
Wow, you're
Oh,
definitely
for real.
gonna be alone.
For real.
I have to say that it has to be with people that really appreciate food.
Yeah.
Because I know some people that I love as people and as friends, but we've gone out to eat or I've cooked food or something and they just like eat it and they don't like, ooh, you know,
What is wrong with
I
that?
need a lot of theater reaction when we're eating. Like we need to appreciate food
Dude.
together in the same way. Because I'm often quite vocal when something's really delicious. And I say it over and over again because it's such a thing. So I need that same reaction. I need someone that can match my level of excitement or surpass it.
I agree with that. And that's good because I make that list for sure.
Definitely. Oh, 100%. Although you can't keep up sometimes, David.
Once!
No, that's true.
Once!
I'm
Chris.
It's not a cheat day.
Chris,
What?
we were in Texas and we just had the worst meal we've ever had. It was this Texas barbecue that for some reason was so bad and just sat there in our stomachs. And then I was like, ugh. And then she goes, let's go have pizza. And I go, yes, I'll have pizza. Give me 5 minutes. And she's like, oh. And she has brought it up every day since then.
Yeah.
And she has impugned my reputation as an eater.
So you had Texas barbecue that sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the worst. And I just needed 5 minutes. But we did end up, and she was so put out and so annoyed. And she even said, God, I wish that Nathan came instead of you, because he would go eat pizza with me right now.
Wouldn't you?
I would eat pizza right now.
Yeah.
But we didn't get pizza. And I was like, okay, I'm ready for pizza now. She's like, oh, okay. We didn't get pizza, but we had the biggest donuts in the whole
They're
world.
like the size of a small
Our
tomato.
heads. Yeah, they were the size of our heads. And I ate it all. So
Yeah.
Were they delish?
Yeah.
they were actually really good. Yeah.
Voodoo donuts.
So, Chris, then who would you want to share this meal with?
Oh, geez, I don't even know. I don't know. Like maybe Hulk Hogan in 1989.
Okay.
Great response.
Is that before or after he used the N-word and said racist things?
I don't know. I'm
And
gonna.
then who else? Oh, go ahead, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty good guess to have.
So it's two people, Hulk Hogan and...
Oh, I have to have two people? What about
Yeah.
myself? That's two people.
Well, you and two people. Do you want your wife there? No? Okay, forget it.
Yeah, no. Well, my wife could join us. Hulk Hogan and I.
She can join us, or you want her to join?
No, of course I want her. No, that would be a pretty nice dinner.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Nathan, who would you want to share it with?
Well, there's so many people that I can think of who I'd love to have excellent meals with, but well, as everyone here knows, Aaron and I are extremely religious. So since we're married, we're one flesh. So we're one person. So I can invite both DavidMonster.com and Christopher Davis to this meal.
Ooh.
And Aaron.
Really?
Because we're one flesh. So there you go.
Is that what that
You'd invite us? Wow.
Why not?
That's a huge honor.
Everyone here loves food, so let's do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Aaron, you have to say you're two people now. You have to say two people.
Jim Carrey
Tom Hanks.
and Tom Hanks.
Jim Carrey and Tom Hanks?
Oh, sure.
God, that sounds like the worst meal ever. Oh, I'd rather die. Although Jim Carrey's been mellow now. I've seen him in interviews. He can be mellow and he doesn't have to be on. And he is crazy, though. He has, in every interview, he tells people straight up that he's crazy, that there's something wrong with his brain.
Is Jim Carrey bad news?
No, he's just like, no, but, okay, mine are hard. I can only think of one. I really,
Your mom.
I'm going to ignore that. I really,
brothers.
this sounds super, super lame, but I really want to meet Cleopatra. She's just so incredible to me. She just is so incredible. Like the things she's done. And I don't know if you guys know this, but for her time, she was a scientist and she wrote scientific journals. And I want to know some shit from her. And the other one, I don't know. That it is really hard to pick another person.
David Miscavige. No.
L. Ron Hubbard.
No, he's a douchebag.
The founder of Scientology is a douchebag.
A little bit.
But like 50 Cent.
There you go.
50 Cent. I don't know.
Yeah,
I would. There's all those rumors about him hooking up with dudes, so maybe I would. I'd want to ask him about that.
yeah, I mean, there's a whole shitload of stuff you could ask that guy.
What's it
I
like to
don't
be
know.
shot in the face?
What is it like to be shot in the face? I don't know. I'd go super corny and be like Albert Einstein or something. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but another one of his fucking theories that he came up with in 1915 was just now proven true.
What was it? Do you know?
I don't know, something about black holes or something. Something that was not possible, that he didn't think ever could be possible to experiment, that they experimented with and found out to be true.
That's
Nice.
amazing. That's amazing.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, so I'd want to talk to him about this shit, and then, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, like what's up with the black hole?
Yeah, and like, how did you come up with all this shit? Like, how did you come up with all this shit?
Be like, I'm just trying to enjoy my miso soup.
I know, he'd be trying to hit on Cleopatra, and I'm wanting to talk to him about fucking science.
Sounds like a real
All right.
party.
We're gonna do this really quickly. We're gonna go through and we're gonna vote. We're gonna come up with the most perfect meal.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna be a fist fight, but we got to do it. Who cares about the still or sparkling? You can have whatever you want. The beverage, we either have dark bloody red or Cosmo type martini or hot sake, Bloody Mary, room temperature Bush, gin and tonic or vodka tonic. I'm just getting rid of vodka tonic. I'm sorry. No to vodka tonic. Or hot Japanese green tea and gin and tonic.
I'm going Bloody Mary.
No way.
That's your ultimate? Because I'd even be willing to go for a Cosmo type martini.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yay!
Cosmo type martini.
Ha ha. So that wins, Chris.
I'm cool with that too. I'll go with that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Sweet.
Okay, so for the starter or hors d'oeuvre would be crab or lobster bisque with chunks of shellfish in it and a Caesar salad, or a sausage and cheese omelet with homefries and pepper all over it, or an egg roll with duck sauce and a pizza, Christopher Davis barbuzzo pizza with egg on top, or sushi with, tuna tataki, eel, and miso soup. I'd be willing to go with when you start talking about the lobster and crab with huge chunks of shellfish in it, but I also want, if I'm going to take that, I want the egg roll with duck sauce.
I think I could go with Nathan's. Sorry, Chris.
No, I was gonna go with the bisque soup.
Oh, the bit. Okay, crab bit. Let's do it.
Wait, Nathan, what's your vote? Will you go with crab bisque?
I want all of these things.
He's already
I want
out.
all of
No.
it.
now.
As I'm talking, my mouth is watering and I'm getting that.
Yeah, no,
Funny.
this sounds
No,
great.
the egg-
So a good French
The egg
onion
roll
sounds good.
does actually
Hey,
really good.
I-
and listeners, we want to fucking know what you guys think. Vote on what you guys think. Nobody's made a comment. Come on, listeners. So
Go on,
sorry, what
French-
were you saying?
You just said French onion?
Yes, I did.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Can
change
I-
no,
can
we
I do that?
can't. No, we already have the bisque. So
Sorry,
forget
Dave.
it.
Everyone's eating French onion
French,
without
it's,
you.
it's French onion now. Sorry.
I can't stop changing my mind.
It's French onion. No, for sure, because that satisfies like the pizza, the soup.
But wait a minute. No, but it's a no consequence. But think about the huge chunks of crab and lobster float in the cheesy bisque.
What do we do
That's what
with like French
That's what I'm
onion?
thinking about.
Can we do a half and half taster soup?
Yes,
You can do whatever you want.
that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's your
French
meal.
onion and crab.
All
Yes.
right. Our wait, what did I just? I don't know what I just did.
Meal.
No, we
Okay, our
voted on the
main
crab
meal-
soup, right?
Wait, what?
We voted on the crab soup.
Yep.
All right, we're good. All right, main meal.
Moving on.
But Nancy Edmondson votes for crab bisque, and CB Actor Traveler votes for French onion. And Hooligan Mama says, if I wasn't plant-based and eating these days, everything that Christopher Davis chose sounds magical. For real, 100%. Hey, Hooligan Mama, this is your dream restaurant, so you can eat anything you want in it. You don't have to stick to some horrible, suppressive vegan diet. All right, so this is what we have to. This is what we have to choose from as our main. We either have the conveyor sushi, Korean barbecue, a Korean barbecue, another vote for conveyor belt sushi, surf and turf Omaha steaks with lazy boy lobster and butter, or we have. Wait, would you go? Is an Omaha steak a T-bone steak, Nathan?
No, it's like a
so you'd prefer that to a T-bone steak?
Just because it's the best steak I've ever had.
Oh, okay. Or we have a T-bone steak. Or we have a T-bone steak. Listen, I would be willing to go with Korean barbecued T-bone steak. That sounds awesome, actually.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
No, if we're gonna do that, it would just be the Omaha steak and the lobster.
No, I'm gonna stick with the conveyor belt.
Yeah, I really do want the conveyor belt as well.
I want that.
I started with the buffet request, so I think I'll go conveyor belt.
Woo!
That'd be okay too, but will they have a little T-bone steak, or like will they have the? Oh my God, will they have the Japanese steak on the conveyor belt?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything is possible. Anything.
All right, I will go with that, and I'm gonna add that and little. Or you know how they have the fucking Japanese short ribs, the barbecue Japanese short ribs?
We have another vote for conveyor sushi, so it's set.
Who voted for conveyor sushi? Oh, Nancy Von Edmondson. Oh yeah, CB Actor Travelers, conveyor belt sushi and steak. So that's what we're gonna do. God, oh my God, with the steak and the sushi and the. Okay, sides. Chris, what were your sides? Oh, you said no. You opted out because you had the conveyor belt sushi. So you're fucked on this.
No,
one.
I don't. No, there's no such thing as a side when you're eating conveyor sushi.
That's true.
Hey, this is a
Everything
dream restaurant.
But I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, it's just coming and coming and coming. It's like everything.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
This is a dream.
All right, we
Yes.
can either have. Oh, we haven't. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, we can either have perfectly cooked extra crispy bacon and peeled shrimp,
Yes.
or we can have onion rings and cream spinach and smashed potatoes,
Whose idea was that?
That sounds terrible.
or we can have a baked potato smothered in sour cream and a Canlis
so
salad.
These sides, guys, we really dropped the ball with the sides. I have to
What?
say.
Mine are great.
No,
But
go
mine. Oh, go ahead.
I'll go with the Canlis salad.
Canlis salad. But mine goes perfectly with the steak, baked potato steak and salad.
Fine.
So wait, so we're going with the Canlis salad?
Sure.
Sure, David, you get one. You get the
No,
Canlis salad.
Chris voted for that. Chris voted for it.
I thought it was called the Canlis salad.
No, Canlis salad.
Cantaloupe
Okay.
salad?
You guys have never heard of it?
Ooh.
It's from the 20s. Maybe that's why you guys don't know about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were serving that when you were 35, David.
We got a
Mary, I know exactly. Mary Shelby says sushi and Korean barbecue. Yeah, some kind of barbecued meat, Japanese or Korean. Oy, 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 oy. All right, and then the dessert, we can either have the perfectly cooked fresh chocolate cookie, berries, fresh whipped cream, and custard, or we can have the proper graham cracker crust cheesecake with a nice peach reduction sauce,
Ooh.
or we can have the creme brulee Boston cream donut vanilla creamy pudding in a jar Bodino with fresh berries,
Mine turned into a Frankenstein monster of vanilla.
or we can have the $50,000 out of control fuck you cake.
I think I'm going to put the cake on this one.
I don't know. They all sound really good.
I'm gonna go with the fuck you cake.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, the fuck you cake. Oh,
I want to post it on social media so everyone who I hate gets a fuck you picture of a cake.
Well, Chris, at your wedding,
Totally.
you had the bullshit cake.
It's a
That's
bullshit cake.
what's a
No, what I-
bullshit cake?
I don't know. It was a bunch of stuff. I made a fuck you cake for my in-laws for Thanksgiving one year
You did. You wrote "fuck you" on it.
in huge letters, and everybody was like, "Why does it say fuck you?" And I'm like, "Why not?"
What flavor was it?
It was layers, like chocolate and something. I don't remember exactly. but
Strawberries in it.
So wait a minute.
Probably. It was good. It was really
Really
good.
good.
It
Yeah.
said,
Are
"Fuck you,"
Christopher
dude,
Davis are Christopher Davis cakes Christopher Davis level of goodness?
I don't know what that means.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
They know what it means. So I'm gonna need a cake too, then, Chris.
Nathan, someone described your side choices as Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, it's really vanilla.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised for dessert. Nathan didn't ask for. Can I have vanilla ice cream with a side of vanilla on it with some vanilla?
That's basically what he asked for.
Vanilla bean ice cream.
Cheesecake with
please.
peach sauce. That's what I kind of wanted
It
too.
sounds pretty dark.
Yeah,
But-
it doesn't sound really nice.
Yeah.
Listen, it sounds nice and everything, but it's not up to the level of the cake where you're gonna fucking beat the shit out of your mom after you eat it. The fuck. Oh yeah, CB Actor Traveler wants a fuck you cake too.
Okay.
And then the after beverage, we can either have spiked eggnog with brandy, rum, whiskey, and nutmeg and espresso, or we can have a shot of sambuca or whiskey, or we can have high alcohol content liqueur, thick decadent liqueur, bourbon with a picture of a dog on it, or we can have cafe gourmand. Cafe gourmand.
Gourmand and the cider.
You
go
can
with
have
the dog.
with the cafe gourmand. You can have anything you want in it. You can have even coffee. You can have a beautiful Parisian coffee with some kind of liqueur in it.
I stick with the eggnog.
You got eggnog? I thought it was a cider.
No,
Well,
Oh,
guess what? My cafe gourmand wins because there's 2 votes for that. And
fine.
what?
That's what I was thinking of. Maybe I was thinking of port wine.
Oh, it's like thick and sweet.
Yeah.
I've had port wine before that was really good.
You can make a nice sauce out of port wine.
So when I was in Italy years ago, I had this one amazing meal where it was like 7 courses, and there was like the waiter who he kept on bringing us free stuff because he liked us, and it was like he's like, the way you drink alcohol in Italy is you start with like low alcohol content, very light liqueurs or drinks, and then you like increase the alcohol content and it becomes like sweeter and more intense. And it was just such an amazing meal sequence, like that sort of thing. So I forget what the last beverage we had, but it was amazing, and I wish I could remember.
I would like to do that. Well, we have 1 vote for spiked eggnog, and then Hooligan Mama says Prosecco to aid digestion.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Prosecco is. Is that a champagne?
It's like it is what 99% of champagne is, because the actual champagne grape is expensive and kind of rare. So most of the time when you're drinking champagne, you're drinking Prosecco.
Wow. Look at this. Right
And
there.
does it really aid with digestion?
I don't know. I mean, people say that about sparkling water,
Sounds-
or like, you know,
That sounds nice.
yeah, it sounds like
What-
limoncello.
That's what I was gonna say. When I went to Rome, there was this Roman guy, and he made us drink. You know, the limoncello. I must eat the limoncello. You must, or you cannot digest it properly. You cannot digest it properly. So, is that true? That is digestive aid.
I mean, they say. All right, it
So-
sounds like we have the perfect meal, and
But we
No.
didn't vote on our after beverage.
No, now we have to all vomit so we can eat again.
No, there's our dream restaurant. There's no
Right.
consequence.
I want
All
all
right.
the things.
So we're gonna post our perfect meal, and all of you listeners better shut up and vote or something. Did we do good, listeners? Did we do good? Do you want to eat all this? Are you guys? Oh, we have another suggestion.
Bailey's on the
Yeah.
rocks. That's actually.
Yeah, it's a nice finisher.
I would vote for that.
That sounds really good. When I was in high school, this girl used to have us over for lunch. We'd go. I don't know what. You only have like 45 minutes for lunch. We'd jam over there, eat, and then she would make us Bailey's milkshakes for lunch.
Really?
And they
When
was
you're in
like,
high school?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello.
So the
What's
the
what?
first shot I ever had was a shot of gin. Yeah, terrible.
Gin? No, I like gin,
A
but
shot of gin, like as your
Well,
first shot.
I think that we should be mindful of our guests' time.
Oh, right.
oh, sorry. So, did you have a good time, Chris?
On the show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
that
interesting. Yeah.
The last time I was on the show, I think I ate like 175 milligrams of like weed candies, and I could barely even breathe on my own.
So this is your redemption?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think you're
Hopefully.
redeemed.
How funny. Well, it's interesting to hear a world-class chef talk about what they want to eat.
It was fun chatting.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, I love listening to you guys.
Thank you.
Do you actually listen to us? Because I know your wife said she listens to us. Does she still?
I don't know.
We enjoy your comments when you listen live, so keep
Yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
My favorite comments ever, when we had Santa Claus on and you went nuts, that was my favorite thing in the world. Santa, it's me, Christopher Davis. You remember me? And he did remember you. Were you excited that Santa remembered you?
Oh God, yeah.
When we had Santa on, he had COVID that night, so
That's right.
I did or Santa did?
No,
Santa did.
Santa did.
Yeah, he found out the next day.
Poor
I don't
Santa.
know, guys.
Poor Santa.
What's he gonna do? I mean, come on. How is he gonna not get COVID?
I
All
know.
the places he's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see this, Chris, but Nancy Von Edmondson says, love seeing you, Chris.
Yes. Thanks, Nancy.
All right,
All right.
everyone. Well, thank you all for tuning
Yeah.
in, and check out our Facebook or Instagram for the next time we're live streaming. Should be in about 2 weeks. And we'll see you then.
I just want to say goodbye to Joey. Bye, Joey.
See you, Joey.
Whoa! Wait, we have a question for Chris. Chris, can you read the screen?
Yeah, a little bit, not too much.
Ask him,
Are
Aaron.
you still running? Oh wow, somebody who actually knows
You
your
ran
stuff.
did you run the Broad Street run?
Yeah, I guess you could call it running. I guess it was pretty slow.
So Broad Street Run is 10 miles from the top of Philadelphia to the bottom of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So he just did that a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right.
Aunt Josie wishes us a great night. You have a great night too, little Aunt Josie.
All right,
It's good to see
everyone.
everyone again.
All right, David, you know how to end this show.
All right, I'm going to end it. I have a new hit song coming out. It's going to drop any minute now. And you guys, as soon as you pick up the beat, you guys join in. Are you ready? White lady bitch. White lady bitch. Everybody talking about white lady bitch. Come on, you guys. White lady bitch. White lady bitch. Everybody talking about white lady bitch. Come on. Good, Nathan. Come on, let's go. White lady bitch. White lady
Is
bitch.
this how you got canceled from Facebook?
I didn't get canceled.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, keep singing until I find the outro. White lady bitch. White lady bitch. Everybody talking about white lady